Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. So I want to share with you 12 ways that you can love yourself. Practice self-love. These are things that I do in my life, and it's really helped me heal myself and be able to fill my own self up with love, be my own best friend, all that good stuff. So if any of these tips help you, make sure that you like the video. Subscribe if you're new here. We're always talking about self-love, relationships, healing, deep things, spirituality, things like that. So subscribe if you're new. Okay, so what's the first way? 12 ways that you can love yourself. The first thing you want to do, this is how you're going to really show yourself not just love and care, but respect, is to cut ties with anyone who doesn't want to see you win. Okay, so you have to be able to choose yourself, and this means anyone who's jealous of you, anyone who's in competition with you, anyone who's hating on you. It doesn't matter what their title is in your life. Cut ties with them. Take a break. Take a step back. Separate from them, because that negative energy is going to weigh you down. And so instead, how do you love yourself? You show yourself that you matter by separating so that you can protect your energy and be around people who uplift you. Feed yourself with positivity, affirmations, and care how you feel. Anyone who's tearing you down, they're a fake friend. You don't need that around. And so that's the first way to practice self-love. Cut ties. Bye. Deuces. Okay, so what's the second way? Second way to practice more love for yourself. If there's something you don't like in your life, be brave enough to change it. And this is how you're going to be practicing self-love. Change something that you don't like, and it can be anything. It could be a relationship that's like outdated. It could be a job, you're not feeling it, you didn't get the promotion you wanted or needed, or a friend, but it's not a real friend. Whatever it is, right? Maybe a bad habit. But instead of complaining about our life, we empower ourselves when we start to make real changes. And you have to be brave, because change is very uncomfortable for humans. And some people feel like they can't change. Anyone can change. Change is possible, but you have to believe in yourself and you have to really want it. So if there's something you don't like in your life, be brave enough to make a change. That's the second way that you practice real self-love. What is it for you? Yeah, tap into your strength. Okay, what's the third way? This one is very important to me on a personal level as a woman, but just in the world in general. The third way you can practice self-love is to let yourself rest. When you're tired, listen to your body, tune into yourself, and allow yourself to rest. I say allow because the world has programmed you to be a slave on every level, and you're not a machine. You're a human, and we want to be able to respect and honor ourselves by showing ourselves real love and care, protecting yourself, knowing that your body is your vessel while you're here on earth. And rest, you don't have to explain resting. You don't have to defend your need for rest. A human who's not resting is slowly turning into a machine. You're not AI, you're not anyone's slave. You can rest, you should, but you have to reprogram your mind that you're allowed to rest. Because we've been taught to just go, go, go. And if you're not constantly being productive, you're lazy. Or if you don't want to give your entire life force energy away at every moment, you're not doing enough, you're not serving enough, you're not, and so everything wants your attention. But when you can give your attention to yourself, I do this by resting. And that's when I can be there for myself, hear my own self, connect with my own essence, connection to self. And it feels amazing. I wake up replenished. If I take a nap, sometimes I'm just relaxing. So you don't have to wait for a vacation once a year to relax. Prioritize your self-care, and this is gonna amplify your life in every way. Your wellness, your health, your beauty. You're gonna start glowing from the inside out when you just simply allow yourself to rest. And It's like you have to give yourself permission too, because the world only wants to take from you. And you don't have anything left for yourself, and so allow yourself to rest. Okay, this is how you tap into self-love. How to tap into your self-love: set goals for yourself, because this is going to tap you into your ambition. How ambitious are you? You know, what's something you want to do? And this will keep us connected to our inner child, to the dreamer that's living within you. Set little goals. It could be micro goals or it can be huge goals. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Is it something simple? But there's something very beautiful about setting goals for yourself. And so this is how you practice self-love. It keeps you on your toes. It's something to work for, to strive for. And this is how you achieve things in life, is like you keep challenging yourself a bit more, setting a new goal, setting a new height for yourself to reach, to strive for, so that you're not bored in life and you're not stagnant. You're constantly growing. Now you can go at your own pace. Don't exhaust yourself. But once you reach that goal, it's very fulfilling and satisfying. It increases your confidence. And now it's time to set a new goal. So what is something you want to do? What's something you want to create, achieve? And sky's the limit. Actually, past that, this universe is ever expanding. So anything you want to do, there's a reason you want to do it. And so set a goal for yourself. This is how you're showing yourself love, and that your dreams matter, your aspirations. And put your power and your energy towards the things that you want in this life, because they're possible. Okay, so what's the next way you can? 12 ways to love yourself. You want to make sure that you make time to laugh and play and have fun. Yes, even as a big grown adult, you want to be able to tap into that Leo energy. So Leo is all about the sun, warmth, and being playful and having fun. So make sure you're making time to play. This is going to tap you into your beautiful feminine energy, your creative energy. You know, connect with yourself. And so I tell my little girl that grown-ups are just kids that got taller, because in a way that's true. So allow yourself to be silly, to have fun, do cartwheels, whatever, dance. Dancing is very freeing. You want to be free on earth and have fun. Especially, like, it'll boost your mood if you're feeling down or if you're feeling low. What is something you can do to play and have fun? For me, my go-to is always music, because that just like connects me to my soul, and I just feel alive, and I just feel like happy. And also the sun. So if you go into the sun, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so you know, half the year is summertime, like pure summer, and the sun is starting to come back out, and that makes me want to go swimming, have fun, and just be free, be wild and free. Now, there's your time to be serious and focused, but there's another time to play, laugh, have fun, goof off, and, you know, just enjoy your life. So make sure you're enjoying your life, and this is how you're going to practice self-love. And not be too serious or rigid, right? Who cares? Okay, what's another way that you can practice love for yourself? I want you to ask yourself, what makes you feel beautiful, and do it. For me, something that makes me feel beautiful, like when I feel my most beautiful, is when I feel happy, genuinely happy, which is connected to my peace and alignment. Like when I'm doing what my heart is telling me to do, I feel like, oh yes, I'm listening to my soul, I'm honoring myself, and I'm in alignment. You know, you got to be able to tune everyone else out and tune within. You honor yourself this way, because when your actions match your inside world of what your heart and mind are agreeing with, okay, now you're taking the actions, like everything's congruent, everything's working out. Your heart, your mind, your actions is all aligned with your soul, your spirit. You're honoring yourself, and so then that makes me feel so happy, at peace, and joyful that I'm on the right track. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. So I just feel so free. And then another thing for me, like what makes me feel beautiful, is to wear light colors. I discovered this recently, like, because I'm into aesthetics. So how things, you know, it's about how things make you feel. So like everyone has a different style. For example, some women, like a vampy look works for them. They want to wear like the dark lip and maybe eyeliner, and however, you know, what is your aesthetic? What makes you feel your best? And for me, I like neutral colors. Like I feel feminine in like soft colors. And I'm an earth sign, double earth sign, so it's like the natural earth. And so what is it for you? What makes you feel beautiful, feel your best? And that's how you practice self-love. So discover it. It's a very individual thing to discover, right? So what makes me feel good, it might be different for you. And you can get inspired by other people, but make sure that you're living from the inside out. Don't compare yourself to other people. See what feels good to you, because you're one of one, you're rare. And so it's going to be different for all of us. And when you connect to your true self, that's how you're going to feel your best. If you're trying to copy someone else, like, you're cheating yourself. And so instead, be the real you. 12 ways you can love yourself. The next thing you can do, focus on your wellness. Something that I love to do for self-love, something I've implemented the last few years, and I am obsessed with it. I use cacao. Like, I get it in the powdered form. So it's similar to chocolate, okay? Cacao, cocoa, but cocoa, I don't know what they're doing. Cacao is the real thing. That's what they make chocolate out of. And I love sweets, but it is healthy. I put it in my smoothies. And so it's a good source of magnesium. The reason why I wanted to share this with you is because ever since I started using cacao, I can actually feel the difference in my body right away. And so I make like a chocolate banana smoothie with it, but you can mix it with like a plant milk and make like a hot chocolate, or bake with it. I've made chocolate cakes with it. But it's like chocolate, but a healthy version. And I get it in a powdered form, but I know some people use like cacao nibs on their smoothie bowl. It's very similar to dark chocolate. That's why you'll see those bars that say like 70% cacao. Just go for organic cacao powder. That's what I do. And so it's a beautiful source of magnesium. And so magnesium, it will instantly calm you down. So it's good for your nervous system. It helps to relax you. Find a health food into your regular routine, into your daily life. If you have a juicer, beautiful. Make, green juice, or discover what your body needs. Some people use sea moss, but focus on your wellness. So how to practice self-love, implement something new into your wellness routine as far as a healthy food or mineral, something that's gonna be good for you and make you actually feel good from the inside out. So it could, for example, with the cacao, since it relaxes your nervous system, it helps you sleep better, and then the next day you're more focused. And so these days there's just so many fake foods around. It's not real food, and it's missing the minerals we need. It's depleting our energy. It's taking from us instead of giving to us. In which food is meant to be energy. When you're hungry, it's your body asking for energy. So especially in today's world, it's so easy to be depleted of what we need, eating fake foods. And so how to love yourself, get yourself some cacao powder. Self-love 101. How to practice self-love, cleanse your energy daily. And so we're energetic beings, especially when you're on a spiritual path. If you're in the public eye at all, especially, you need to be cleansing your energy, because the evil eye is real, and there's haters and weird energy out here, even just on a spiritual level, not even other people necessarily. And so you need to learn how to cleanse your energy. Get yourself some sage and sage yourself. Sage your home, wherever you sleep, and set intentions, speak. Your words matter. Your words matter. So speak health, prosperity, wealth, love, protection over yourself in your spaces. Learn about energy cleansing and have a ritual for yourself. Be mindful of your energy, what you're giving your attention to, what you absorb, which is not just food, but it's your attention. What you're looking at visually, what you're looking at makes a huge impact. For example, there's this beautiful creator that I see here on YouTube, and his videos are so inspiring to me. He's like working out. Like, I'm not a guy, but seeing that makes me automatically, the next morning I got up and ran. I'm like, good. Why? Because what you see, you absorb it. So look at healthy things. Watch a plant-based cooking show. Like, just have it in the background if you're cleaning your house. The next day, thing you know, you're wanting to cook. Like, what we see, we're sentient beings, we're alive in every way. So what you're visually seeing, you're absorbing. What you're listening to, you're absorbing. What you're hearing, right? Your senses, they're alive. And so cleanse your energy. I mute the commercials, you guys. The crazy commercials. Oh my God. It really irritates me when I hear those fake medicine commercials, because they're spewing pure evil into our being. They're talking about dis-ease. They're just saying all these crazy side effects of this supposedly medicine. And if you listen, if you're aware, you're self-aware, you know that it's like not good for you, because what you're literally listening to matters. So the music, the TV, the news, turn the news off, you know, even negative people, if they're just saying crazy stuff, don't watch them. You can feel energy. So how to practice self-love, be mindful of your energy, cleanse your energy on a daily basis. When you first rise, you should be feeling amazing because you are in fresh energy. It's a new day. If you're feeling off, pay attention to that. Cleanse yourself, pray, speak, get out into nature, you know, get the energy moving. Okay, so what's another way you can practice self-love? Okay, you guys, so what's the next way you can practice self-love? 12 ways to love yourself. I want you to do something that scares you. And you might be like, well, how is this practicing self-love? Like, no, because I just feel like it's good to challenge ourselves. And if there's something you want to do, like we said, like if there's a change you want to make, but also like if there's just something you want to do, or if there's something you have to say, what are you waiting for? So this is how you like practice love for yourself. Honor your desires and don't be afraid, because life is happening right now. So like for me, one way that I move out of my comfort zone, I do is scared. Okay, like Nike says, just do it. Okay, just do it. And the thing is, like, the worst thing that can happen is nothing at all, or what, you feel embarrassed for a moment or something, but at least you try. Like, people who get what they want in this life, they went for it. They tried. And the things that scare you, it's good because it pushes you out of your comfort zone. Just do it. Right? So for me, like if I like somebody, if I have a crush on somebody, I just tell them. I just tell them because I think to myself, I don't care that I'm a woman, or I don't care what, you know, like, because I need to honor my heart, and life is happening right now. I don't want to live with regrets. I don't want to be 80 years old looking back like, I should have done this, I should have done that. So 12 ways to love yourself. Do something today that scares you, and you're going to be able to tap into your strength and just see what happens, right? So that's what I do. Okay, so what's the next way? The 10th way to show yourself love is to be around people who uplift you. Be around positive people, and this matters. No one's perfect, but like we said, you want to cut ties with people who drain your energy or who are negative, putting little doubts in your mind and ear. It's all about energy. So how someone feels to you, their tone of voice, what they're saying, how they're saying it, their body language. And so you deserve to be in a healthy energy. Be around positive people who uplift you, who believe in you, who encourage you, support you, and have a positive mindset, because this way you're going to feel in a state of ease, peaceful, and like you can trust them and connect with them, and they're in a healthy space, and that's what we deserve. So if you're in a healthy energy, make sure you're around other people who are positive and in a healthy space. That means mind, body, soul. You know, are they trying to provoke you? Are they trying to get you to do something crazy or evil? Because if they are, like, that's just gonna bring you down. We can discover so much about ourselves by the people that we choose to engage with, the people that we choose to be around. Why do you want to be around them? You know, why are you connected to them? What are they bringing out in you? What do you like about them? So the people you surround yourself with says so much about yourself and just where you're at, your state of mind. And that's why if they're not healthy, get away from them. Don't walk, run. Okay, the next way to practice love for yourself, 12 ways to love yourself, eat more fruits. And this is so simple, but it's gonna make such a huge difference as we're moving into the warmer months. I'm telling you, I personally will try to fast until around 11 or 12. It depends, but I've been giving myself, you guys, this is another way to love yourself. Give yourself a window of time to eat. So for me, it's been 6 hours. Sometimes I'll stretch it to 8 hours depending on the day, but let's say I start eating at noon. Okay, from noon until 6 p.m., I can eat food. The rest of the hours of the day, I don't need to be eating. My body needs to be breaking that food down. It's an easy way to drop unnecessary weight and just be easy on your digestive system, your body. You know, it makes you feel so amazing to fast. And so give yourself a 6 to 8 hour window to eat. But yeah, incorporate more fruits. So when I do break my fast, I normally have fruit, and I'll just, at first I would force myself to, but now it's more of a habit. And I know I'm not gonna have a good day. Like when I start it with, you know, water, lemon water or something like that, frozen blueberries or avocado or oranges, mandarins, bananas, frozen cherries, strawberries, whatever the vibe is, an apple. But like it feels so good to like not eat anything, just be hydrated, and then the first thing I eat is a fruit. So a fruit is going to give you energy. It's the natural sweetness, and that's going to get you more in tune with real life. Okay, because the artificial sweeteners are crazy, right? Like, and like candy, things like that, like they're spiking our senses, like and we think like so much sugar is normal when it's not. So when you have regular fruit, okay, now you're back in harmony with nature, with real life, and you can taste the sweetness. You are reconditioning your taste buds to be in a healthier place. Okay, so, and you can actually taste the flavors of the fruits, and there's so much variety. They're so beautiful. And so God is so amazing to give us all of these beautiful foods that grow from the earth, and we're so abundant. Life is so naturally rich, and it's not confusing. It's so simple. And yeah, so eat more fruits. You're going to feel so good. Watermelon is coming back into season. You can juice it. You can make a slushy. You can just eat it raw, and it's just so good. Pineapple, mango. I can go on and on. I'm getting hungry right now. So yeah, eat more fruits. 12 ways to love yourself. So I think we have one more. The last thing you can do is to become affectionate with yourself. So self-love to me means the relationship you have with yourself. It might be my Virgo placements, but I can just be really tough on myself, and maybe you're the same way. So self-talk, work on that, and go from being critical of yourself to affectionate. Even when you make a mistake, even when you didn't do your best, instead of being so hard on yourself, just talk to yourself like you're someone that you love and care for. You guys, we can be so hard on ourselves. And this is something I've learned, like, as I've gotten to know myself better and I've been healing myself, doing the inner work. Sometimes we expect so much of ourselves, but then if you see it through someone else's eyes, you wouldn't be that hard on them. Okay, so for example, I'll ask my tolerance level for things, right? But then I'll ask myself, what if it was my daughter? What would I want for her? You know, and that's a small example. Talk to, you know, as a mother, or even if you're in a relationship, how you would talk to your partner or your best friend or your mom. You know, you talk to them with love. You care how they feel, how you make them feel, your words and your, you know, you care about them. And that's how we want to be with ourselves. So self-love is the relationship you have with yourself. Talk to yourself with affection, uplift yourself, be patient with you, and feed yourself with love. And love also means honesty, but that doesn't mean you have to be harsh. And see, for me, like, how I've truly healed myself is I'm honest with me, but it's about the love component, because self-love doesn't just mean you accept yourself. When you see something that's wrong with yourself, like as far as something you need to change, a flaw or a character flaw, something like that. How you talk to yourself matters. So, do you beat yourself down, or do you heal yourself, right? So there's good and there's evil. If you're in alignment with evil, are you gonna just accept that? Oh, I love myself, so I'm just gonna let myself do it. No, like you correct yourself, because that's what is real love, like purity, light, you know, everything's in the light anyways. So yeah, for me, if I do something wrong, I just gently correct myself, and I just try to be affectionate with myself. And this is a daily practice, you guys, like how to love yourself. Become mindful and aware of how you talk to yourself and make little changes, you know, and then after a while, you'll notice that you're talking to yourself with a lot more love and care. You're paying attention to what you're saying to yourself and how you're saying it. And this really matters. Like, it shapes how you feel about yourself, it shapes your confidence and how comfortable you feel with your internal world, you know. So are you putting yourself down, or are you there for yourself? Do you make space for your feelings, for example? Can you reassure yourself? Can you boost yourself up? Whether it's an ego boost or spiritual, you know, because you don't have to wait for other people to validate you or agree with you or tell you something's okay. Give you permission on how you live your life, or, you know, who you are. Who you are is enough, but the only opinion that matters is yours. And that's why you want to make sure you're honest with yourself and you're there for yourself in an affectionate way, giving yourself love, right? It'd be like, I got this, or you're doing so much better. I love you. Like, I tell myself I love you often. And this is something that's really changed in my life. It helps me. So give yourself affection today. Okay, you guys, so 12 ways to love yourself. I hope these tips helped you. Drop me a comment. How do you practice self-love in your own life? I'm sending you so much love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.